Hello, everyone. I have to confess something. I almost greeted all of you, like I've been greeting y'all this whole week, and we've been playing Sea of Thieves. So I almost, I almost started D&D night with "Ahoy, mateys," and then I was like, Colette would literally never. Colette would rather die. She would never say such a thing. But yes, hello everyone. I hope you're having a lovely Thursday evening, and I hope you're ready for some more Thursday D&D. Oh! You can see all the faces blinking and talking because they're all already in a Discord chat. Who knows what they're talking about? We will never know. But yes, oh, we have so many wonderful people here. Scrubs, oh my god. Has it really been 26 months? How? How do you still enjoy my company? Y'all, Scrubs is one of the mods that just, she works her butt off, and we appreciate her so much. Thank you so much for sticking around so long. I am feeling better. For those of you that do not know, I had my wisdom teeth taken out 2 days ago, which is why we haven't been streaming a lot. But luckily, the beauty of D&D is you have other people talking, and it's not just you. So I'll be able to rest, throw in a few quips as Colette and be all snarky occasionally. So I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. Let's go ahead and say hello to these lovely people. Hello to Nighty. Hello to Diz. Both of these two are in our campaign, by the way. Night Owl 35 plays the lovely and mysterious Kophine. Diz plays the strong, handsome, steadworthy? That's not a word. What word am I thinking of? Stalworthy? What does that even mean? Luya! And they're both streamers, so you should check out. Hello to Scrubs and Osen with that god-awful emote combination. How? How, sir? Oh. Hello to Northern. Hello to Dark. How are y'all doing? Hey, Lockhart. Hey, Tupacula. Hello, Saber. I am feeling better. Good. I can resume my dumbassery. Wait, no, I'm not feeling better. Wait, I take it back. Hey, Gray, your Discord pooped. Oh no. Oh, Gray is one of our players. I was wondering why your mouth wasn't there. I was like, wait, where did Caldus's lips go? You finished a new drawing. Well, you better share that with us. Steadfast, thank you, Osen. Precious Hamburgers, also known as Bevan from Roll the Roll, says, please don't poop on stream. Oh my god, y'all. If that's the thing that gets us. Also, Bevan is a part of our party. He plays the wonderful and kind of stalker Corvin. And of course, Liddy Mitchie, who plays the mischievous Mew, who says, you can poop on stream, just don't let us hear it. No, Mitchie, we don't want any pooping. We don't. Wait. Oh, and of course, all of these wonderful people, boop, boop, ba-doo, ba-doo, boop, boop, are over here. Oh my god. No one saw that. Oh no. Why is it not working? Oh no. Can someone go get South Apple and tell him our bot died? This is why we don't have text on the overlay anymore. This is why. Shh, Mitchie, it's fine. Shh, it's fine. Anyway, as you all know, I will be texting away in chat, but voice and audio belongs to the party. Poop is not a command. Poop is not. Oh my god. Okay, let's go, folks. Hello. Hello.
Hey, let's see
Just
if
a
you're,
heads up.
if you're out. Yep, there she goes. Everyone but Caldus is. Nope, Caldus is still doing it on and off.
Yeah, just a heads up. We're all very particularly awkwardly chatty at the
Nope,
moment?
as I suspected, it was once we went live, our mouths are good.
Okay.
What? what?
Except
well,
for Kofian.
And Teeth Whitener's still rapping.
Yo, what up?
Oh no,
What?
it stopped.
You're
Yep, we're all
telling?
good.
No,
Okay,
no.
so
Maybe
we have to talk to get to fix.
can we cancel tonight? Teeth Whitener's rapping.
No.
No, we're talking about our characters.
it's
our
No,
mouths.
it was
because-
doing that thing
yeah.
where our mouths kept moving.
Yeah.
But once we went live and we actually started talking, it fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
Also,
was gonna
hi, Bean.
beatbox. Teeth wanted me to beatbox, but
No,
we didn't get a chance
no,
to do it. You
no.
jumped in here too soon.
No,
It's
no.
unfortunate because I think he was gonna drop some sick beats.
He was, dude.
No.
And he was getting straight lyrical madness up in here.
We were gonna get so hype up in this
We were
club.
gonna
now.
make
No.
Finish
No.
Ow, that hurt.
and get him really mad.
It hurts me.
Psyche, we were gonna get crunk.
Crunk in D&D.
We were gonna get the crunk.
I get crunk regularly on.
Oh.
If I didn't have a
And,
dinner, I would be drinking now, but I had way too much for dinner.
I do have to say real quick, we do have someone new to our community. Hello, High Beam. This is our D&D Thursdays.
I think High Beam approves. Look at that smiling
No,
face.
no. the DM is my husband, and he's very lame. So lame. So just heads up.
AKA
You suck.
Sick Beats Teeth Whitener.
Don't call him
Right.
Sick Beats. No,
Teeth, teeth.
I'm not healing any of you. I'm not.
Well,
MC
it's
Teeth
good
and-
being part
So
of the
nothing has
but,
changed, in other
I
words.
had to leave.
That's right.
So
MC
you just
Teeth and
said-
DJ
so
Daddy Diz.
You
Coming
just
up.
said you're not healing anybody, but you usually don't heal anybody. So
I'm gonna go
there's
down
a
to your
net
office
change
and
of
smack
zero.
you. I swear.
DJ Daddy Diz, that's a good one.
Oh, I hate all of you.
At the beginning of every D&D campaign now, all you hear is, you know how it's like DJ Khaled? It's DJ Teeth Whitener.
No.
TJ called us.
That's right.
No.
DJ called this.
TJ called us.
So I think we all know what my rapper name will be if I ever become a rapper or a DJ.
Oh.
No. No.
What is it?
DJ called this, of course.
But you're a pharmacist, so we'll stick to that timeline.
You can be both.
I mean, why not both?
Why not both? I could be
No.
anything I want to be.
You
Pharmacist
be-
by day, DJ Caldis by night.
I can
Oh
be,
my god.
I can be a rapper, and I can move to Canada. I can be Canadian. You know,
What? Where is this coming from?
I can be whatever I want to be.
You can be a Twitch DJ.
Yeah.
No. He
Yep.
would play just meme stuff. It would be Smash Mouth constantly.
No.
And then
dude,
Fortnite
and
streamer,
you
professional
Do you think-
Fortnite streamer
No.
in the evening.
Okay, I have something to share with you to watch.
Do you respect me at all?
No.
I don't listen to that garbage.
So,
Oh.
Griffin from my brother and me did that DJ game that came out where you can actually just have like your own songs and stuff in it and mix them. He
Mhm.
did one, and it's really, really, really heavily leans on Smash Mouth.
So
But it's
anyway,
actually really good. Like he does a good job. So I gotta find it.
with this in mind, Teeth, can you start us off?
I guess I can. Well, welcome to my friends and countrymen. Lend me your ears.
Oh my
I am Teeth Whitener, otherwise known as Teeth _ Whitener. Except I don't think my name has an underscore in it. Does it? No, it's Teeth Whitener 7. Otherwise known as Teeth Whitener 7. And I am a human being who DMs D&D for these people. We probably need to get rid of that the map, because that's the map of the swamp, and you're not in the swamp anymore. as an aside on the overlay.
What? Oh, we're not in the swamp?
No, you're not in the swamp.
Well, do I have a map to replace it with, sir?
No, you can leave it there for now, but
Just
I'll
I will need the
cabin.
new.
I'll make a new one later, maybe tomorrow or some other time. Maybe. Anyway, welcome to Dungeons and Dragons. Rayamarin, otherwise known as the Mark of a God. This is our Phoenix Squadron campaign. So for those of you who aren't in the know, the group was separated into two composite parts, a Dragon Squadron and a Phoenix Squadron. The Phoenix Squadron is streamed right here because that is where PsycheSiren is streaming her stuff on Thursday nights, and we've continued that up until now. Well, this is Chapter 3, It Rains or Empty Court of Night, Myland Campaign, Episode 2, And the Void Was White. And the night was as day, time it rained not, the expanse far beyond mortal sight. I walked without ceasing, my mind turned to rot. The void was not black, it was white. From the lost journal of a traveler, Eris Emerson, recovered in the Mylene Mountains. Her body was never found. With that, I will allow you all to introduce each and every one of you, starting as we usually do with Bevan and working our way down to Psyche, who is last, but before that, Woody Mitchie. So, give us your name, a bit about you, where we can find you, your character, and a bit about your character.
Hi guys, my name's Bevan. I'm usually over on Roll the Roll. We play a Pathfinder game on Fridays while you guys are doing who knows what on Fridays. But that's when I raid into Diz, or as they decided last week, we raided into Santa Claus. I had my first tell me you're over 30 without saying you're over 30 injury at work yesterday, where I hurt my right ring finger typing too fast. So that's what's going on with me right now. I play Corvin Blur, the necromancy wizard, who is just an experience, who picked up a kick-ass robe with gold trim last week. So that's good. And I'm not sure what the fourth thing I was supposed to say.
But basically just your character and a bit about them, so I think you've covered all your bases.
Cool. You guys have a good rest of your day. It's time for the next person.
Okay. So going down, that leaves us with Night Owl.
Alright. Hello, I'm Night Owl 35. Most people will call me Nighty. I am a variety Twitch streamer here. Though lately it's less variety, more constant deities, because some people are addicts and bullies.
Psyche!
Oh, she enjoys playing it! No!
It's so weird, Psyche. What is?
I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah,
Not there.
so
She needs to
weird.
get some more water and sleep more. I don't know what she's saying.
We just
Ignoring these
support, we support her in all of her deliria. You know, it's fine.
Ignoring these two, you could find me at the link that Mitchie just posted because of the shout-out command, and I play as Covine, a half-elf ranger that this group found in the Fae. And not much is known about her, other than she apparently is very good at lying and getting caught at it.
And she's very pretty.
Super good at it.
Well, maybe you're not good at lying. You're good at lying.
We're gonna
I mean,
find
it could be
out.
both.
Uh-huh.
Who needs to be good at lying?
Somebody who tells lots of lies.
Well, hey guys, I'm Diz. I run the dive. You can find me at twitch.tv/DizCam. I'm super happy to be here. I play Luya, a devilishly good-looking rogue who is on the search for life, the universe, and everything. Kinda. Is that all right?
No, that was the most
Is
professional.
that
No, that was
okay?
good.
That was really professional. Like, that was so efficient. I'm like, is it
Yours
my
is the
turn?
best
That was
of
so
us.
efficient.
Yours is the best of all of us.
You should consider becoming a German citizen.
Okay, look, just about 20 minutes ago, I was making terrible adult jokes playing Uno. I'm not the best
saw.
of us.
I saw. We're gonna talk about that later during a stream team meeting.
Fair. I'll just be going now.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Greynarl. I am our resident D&D superfan nerd extraordinaire. I DM myself in multiple I am a DM myself. I run multiple different games. I play Coldest Blashur. He is our tiefling fighter. He is a general for the country that sent us on our mission. He is a bit of a history nerd, but also somehow still manages to drop cool one-liners from time to time, and then immediately regrets not dropping cooler one-liners. He's
amazing.
kind of Groot's dad, sorta, or at least the straight-laced one of the group, who is like work-focused.
You mean
while
the
everyone else is just a ball
responsible? What?
Yeah, well, everyone else is a ball of chaos. He's just kind of there. But you can find me often lurking around chat in Psyche stream, but I am also dipping my toes in streaming myself.
Yeah, you had your first
Yeah.
stream lately, didn't you?
Yeah, first stream last Sunday. I'm probably gonna be doing weekend streams, at least until I actually get a set schedule down. Yeah.
Heck yeah, so proud. First stream is such a big hurdle.
GG, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I was so like bubbly, and of course 3 different things had to go wrong right off the
Oh,
bat.
well, yeah,
it's-
that's usual, you know.
was Psyche involved?
yes.
I
Well,
was
Psyche's
there. Gosh dang
He
it.
wasn't involved in the issues.
It's not because of me. I'm not a curse. Gosh dang it.
But yeah, I'm gonna throw it to Mitchie.
Okay.
Yo, I'm MC Zeke. My first name is Mute and my last name is Zeke. I'm played by Michi, who can be witty, and you will find her everywhere, so witty Michi. I'm the cat girl, who is also a bard, and now I pass it to Psyche, who we all super love.
No.
I can
Don't
feel
be
the
a
effort.
Seriously, if it wasn't for Discord and it being off, I would have started beatboxing. I would have done it, Mitchie. That was so bitchin'. I love you.
Someone clip that. Please, someone. Please. Oh my god, it's so fitting because you're our bard. It's so perfect. I have a request for the DM. Can she get an inspiration? Can she get like something, an advantage, anything?
Sure.
Because
You get inspiration.
that was amazing.
So you get one roll with advantage
Oh,
at any point you
Yay.
choose to use it.
Nice.
If you use it well.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just recovering. That was amazing. How do you follow that? Okay, hi. I'm sorry. My name is PsycheSiren. Good job, you've already found me. I stream a lot of variety lately. It's been so much Sea of Thieves. I swear I'm still a variety streamer. Don't shout me out on my channel.
I didn't want you to feel left out.
Oh, thank you. I do stream variety. D&D has a really strong place in my heart. I love it so much. But yeah, I play Colette, who, good lord, she tries. She tries so hard to heal and take care of people, but her love language is murder, and she shows it often. But yeah, hello. Also, all the past episodes can be found on our YouTube archives channel, so make sure you check them out because this is all a homebrew. and you can really tell a lot of love has been put into this story. So yes, hello.
Hi. I already told you who I am, so there you go.
Yeah,
This is
we
my
know.
campaign.
Yeah.
My campaign and everybody else's campaign who's in it.
And my husband,
It's-
I guess, you know.
Or something like
Yeah,
that.
something
so
like
welcome.
MZ Teeth Whitener 7.
MC
That's extreme.
MC call this.
MC call.
No, DJ call this. Sorry.
DJ called
DJ,
us.
I'm MC.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay.
MC.
Oh.
I'm DJ because it's a pun.
So you guys like a
And-
rap group kind of a thing?
No, that would be really confusing.
Oh, okay.
We don't. It's a chicken and the egg sort of situation.
Yeah, my MC stands for main character.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So yes,
my
he is.
God, I can't.
So, are you MC Caldus or is Caldus MC Caldus?
The world will never know.
Just start
Chicken-
the
chicken or the
campaign.
egg?
I swear to Christmas.
Speaking of MC Caldus, can you give us a recap of last session?
Oh, yes, I can. After finishing off the Elemental Warriors 2 sessions ago, last session we moved forward, being led by the other 2 Elemental Guardians as our guides. And we were led into a room with a throne with a very shriveled up mummy-esque figure with a crown upon their head. After some investigation from Corvin, some speaking with the mysterious voice by Kofin and Luya, Agatha stepped up, touched the crown, and was imbued with a blinding flash of energy and light, and was brought forward as some sort of guardian or goddess. It wasn't 100% clear to us. We just knew that Agatha was deeply connected to this place, far more than we previously thought. We learn of a new quest that will require our attention moving forward, involving 4 Fey elves in the kingdom of Aragram, I believe, or Aragram.
Aragorn. I can share a picture of it, by the way. I created it for something else that I'm working on. It's none of your concern. But I can share a picture of it.
But in learning of this new quest, we were also given a bit of the bounty that has been accumulated in this temple over the years, including a box of turquoise animal figurines, a bronze crown with pearls embedded in it, a tapestry depicting a goddess clad in all colors, a silk robe with gold embroidery, some spell scrolls, potions, horseshoes of speed, a sizable amount of coins. We rested, having learned that Agatha had control of this chamber a bit and gave us a safe place to rest. Feeling a bit refreshed after, well, a bit relieved, I should say, after the events of the temple. All of us had gone to do our own things, Caldus sneaking off in the night to partake in a certain fixation, let's say. Colette, on the other hand, the other sneaky tiefling, spoke of...
Oh, you darn tieflings.
Don't you be racist towards us.
I will be racist if I want to. It's my campaign.
Gosh,
Wow.
Quite literally
Not
made you.
safe. Not a safe space.
Tieflings
But
are
no.
good. Anyway, go on.
Colette, the other sneaky tiefling, spoke with her god Lucius about all of the Lucius. I missed the
Lucian.
Is it Lucian or
It's Lucius.
It's
Lucius.
Lucian.
How dare you pronounce my god's name wrong? It is Lucius, and he is the best thing ever.
He had a heated conversation with him, and some seeds were sown for the future, for mystery and intrigue. Ooh.
Yeah.
We followed Agatha into another room, and she opened a portal, bringing us back to the material plane. We landed in a snowy environment and made our way through the forest into a town called Rendickburg.
Rendickburg.
And that was where we left off.
Oh, that also is the town where we have a house that was given to us by the temple.
It's a strange coincidence.
So, I think we left off at Mew, Kophine, and Colette. Actually, Mew dragging Kophine and Colette towards the house. Which is concerning.
Hold on.
We're not going to worry about it.
Give me 1 second. I'm working on something. It's stupid website I'm using. Is stupid.
You know, I do love the idea of 3 people who very much look like the main character, suddenly running down a town of like what, 700 people.
I'll give you the exact population in a moment.
Oh no.
It's never good when he's got the exact population.
Yeah,
I think it's very
I'm
good
concerned.
because it means that I have planned this thing out to the individual in person.
Every time we accidentally kill someone, he just marks off a number of the town population.
No, I'll just say that they didn't live there.
Oh, okay.
Population of 952.
Oh.
So it's this is Aragorn, by the way, for those of you who are curious about what it looks like. I think it's grayer than it looks on my screen for whatever reason. No, that's the way it's supposed to look. But that's an aside. Either way, we're
did you make this?
yeah.
Awesome. I'll go ahead and update the overlay then.
No, don't. You're not in this country. This is where
This is where we're gonna go eventually.
you may eventually go at some point, possibly.
Oh, okay. I was ready. I was ready to do it.
I'm glad you were prepared. That means you're on your toes.
Yeah.
So basically, here's a little bit of a preface for the session, if you will. After the shocking discoveries in the ground of the Forgotten, the Phoenix Squadron have re-entered the material plane. But after spending only a day in the reflection, it seems that at least 1 month has passed, because a thick sheet of snow covers the whole ground as far as the eye can see. Regarding the state of their mission, what has happened regarding their mission is unclear, but in the immediate future, it would seem that the people around are a bit unfriendly, which seems odd. Their faces are stony and distrustful. This seems at odds with the idea of this being a known stop for travelers, as you had been made aware of prior to your embarking on this mission.
Mew, I believe we should, slow down. We're getting a few stairs.
Mew trips on one step and she goes, you might have a point.
Oh, are you all right? Oh, please be careful.
She did that thing where she kind of face planted, so she's like,
Does she take any damage? Do I need to heal her for
do you want me
not
to
gonna take
roll for damage?
No, that's dumb.
Okay.
Colette's gonna just like a concerned mom, help her up, you know. Mew, you really have to be careful about these things. Oh my goodness gracious. Now, I have a question. Was Mew holding hands with Kophine as she fell, or Did Kofine survive the
Did she
trip?
get-
Hold on. I'll leave it up to Kofine if she let go.
She probably would have let go.
Okay.
Probably would have let her
Kofine
fall
would
on
have
her
been
face.
able to save her, but Kofine just let it happen.
Yeah, she just said, screw this. I'm not falling on my face.
Long live the king.
Oh my god. I do have to confess. Now Colette says this quietly. She doesn't say it very loudly. For the villagers to hear.
Roll for stealth.
Oh, frick you. Fine.
Trying to be discreet.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get my
I'll let you
D20.
roll with wisdom.
Oh,
because
heck yeah.
because you're not trying to like stealthily hide. You're using your discretion to try and quietly hide your voice.
That
Can't
is
wait for that one. She just yells it.
frick you. No. How does a 19 sound? Hey.
That'll work. Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna lean back towards the group, and be like, I thought I heard that they were more welcoming, but everyone here seems a bit upset. They don't seem very friendly.
Mew looks around. She's like, "Is that not normal?"
Well, I'd heard that they were very welcoming and very, well, just that this was sort of a traveling stop, you know. I don't think many people would travel if everyone was this grim.
Do you want me to ask around?
No, Mew, you can't ask people why they're upset.
You can?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can't?
It's just
Up from her
very,
point of view.
it's very personal.
Well, if there is something going on that is making everyone upset, perhaps we could help.
Oh, I suppose so, but be very tactful. Remember, Mew, we've discussed tact. Yes?
Mew slowly nods.
Well,
okay.
this ought to be fun.
Oh, goodness.
Mew walks up to someone that seems upset. Pick one, anyone. I don't. And she's just gonna be like,
Hello, my name is Mew. How are you on this fine?
she looks up. What's the weather? Is it sunny?
Overcast and no snow yet, but snow seems to be on the horizon.
Okay, so she's gonna look up at the sky and then look back at the person and she's like,
On this fine, cloudy day. Not too cold, not too hot, just cloudy. How are
You
you?
just need a light sweater.
No, don't you dare.
A strong-looking man wearing nothing but, or I should say, looking very poorly dressed for the weather, with torn-off sleeves and a stern expression, chewing on a piece of very, very, very dry grass. Looks at you and says, "What seems to be, or I should say, whatever do you mean, ma'am?"
I would just like to know how you are doing, good sir. My name is Mew.
and she puts her hand out. What is your name? And she like kind of looks over at Colette and like nods slowly and then
Colette-
goes back over.
Colette gives a thumbs up, like a good job, sweetie. Keep going.
I just want someone to be holding cue cards.
She has it like written on her hand.
She looks a bit puzzled because it's a bit odd to greet somebody standing out on the street corner like that. At least he seems to think so. Roderick.
Nice
Seems
to
to be his
meet you. Nice to meet you, Roderick. Me and my companions have actually just moved into the neighborhood, and I thought that I would get to know the fine people of this area.
Where are you living? He says with a puzzled expression on his face.
Does Mew have like a piece of paper?
He took it out of his mouth. It's a piece of straw. Like
No, Mew,
No.
he's asking if
Does Mew have like a piece of
Oh,
paper
does
that says
Mew
like
have a
their
piece of paper?
address? Yeah, like because like I'm sure she wrote it down. I just want to make sure that like that it's approved of, that she has like the address written down, so that way they can.
I would assume.
Okay, so she's just gonna take out the piece of paper and like show Roderick and be like, this place.
He looks at it, puzzled for a bit. The people who were supposed to move here, they were supposed to move here some 3 months ago. It would seem that if you are indeed those individuals, you're a bit late.
I do apologize. We had a small problem with our boat, but we're here now.
Well, I can direct you to the office for housing. I suppose that is what you would call it. Although I don't have a clue how to get into that place or the exact location.
Oh, yeah, that would be most helpful. And on the way, we can discuss, how everything has been going in this area, because I would like to respect the culture and the people within. So if you could just update me as to how everything is at the moment, and my companions, we would most appreciate that. Roderick.
Colette
She's like
is,
trying really hard to remember his name.
Colette is like beaming with pride. She's never been so proud before.
Yes, you seem very eager. I suppose I can help you with your quest. Follow me, Miss Lady
Mew.
Mew. Okay, follow me.
Super excited. Meet also.
I am so proud of you. You did everything correctly.
So
Thanks, Kool-Aid.
How dare.
Her brain's kind of like fried at the moment, trying to remember one specific name upon meeting this person.
All she knows now is Roderick. That's the only name she knows.
Just
So the
remember
man-
Roderick and breathing. Roderick and breathing.
the man walks with a very lackadaisical gait, not seeming in any particular hurry as he heads towards a large complex. There aren't a lot of roads in this town. To be specific, there are 5. 5 actual roads and a few meandering paths that lead off to houses and farms off in the countryside. And also the forest in which you guys had taken up residence. So let me give you a little bit of a description of Rendickburg. One road, as you walk down the main road, one road you see leads to a newly constructed shrine to Lucius, along with a few other smaller shrines to other gods of less import. As some of you probably remember, Myland is a country whose official state religion is the worship of this particular god. One leads to several government buildings, constructed of a path which leads from Rendickburg Manor. Rendickburg Manor is the ground, or I should say contains the ground for the city council and a home for the mayor, as well as housing for the local nobility should they come through. It also contains an area where postage can be sent a town barracks, which is now pretty much vacant, and quite a bit of undeveloped land. The religious district is connected by a long, straight path at the end of each of those roads. Another road contains various firms and businesses, such as the Miners Guild, Farmers Alliance, and the Steel Boot Company. The final road, which connects to the business district in a manner similar to the government and religious districts, is the Merchant District. This contains a few permanent buildings that originated on the main road, including a traveler's shop, clothing/tailors, a blacksmith, an armorer, an apothecary, a physician, and a pawn shop. A large inn, 3 stories, called the Three Acts, can be found alongside the merchant stalls, which litter the main road in the middle. Though it is in the middle of the winter, the road is still somewhat busy because people are going to and fro, trying to sell some last-minute stuff to people who might be in need of such things. Even though this is a small town, it's a fairly prosperous town due to something that you're not totally certain about, but perhaps somebody in the future might be willing to tell you. It's cold and there's snow along the roads, and the only road that's completely devoid of it is this road that you're traveling down. You can't really hear a lot of bustling because people are mostly inside in their houses, going about their own business. But most of the sound comes from the Three Acts, the large inn alongside the main road. That's a little bit of a picture of what Rendikberg looks like.
A lovely little town you have here. Colette, did you say that you once lived here? You have a house here, correct?
Well, actually, Coldus, what happened is we were given a house here by the Temple of Lucius for our great deeds. The head priestess, oh, she's so lovely, gifted us a home, but unfortunately we were a bit off our mark. We were supposed to get here 3 months ago, and you saw how that went. We haven't seen it yet, but I'm so excited to decorate it. Aren't you, Mew?
Mew just nods.
Oh, she's trying very hard to remember her etiquette. Oh, this'll be fine. But yes, with our old party called us, we were gifted this home.
Oh. Well, I'm excited for all of us to see the fruits of your labors previously. I, for one, am very happy to be back in a town. Civilization feels good after a bit of a stint in the wilderness, and if anyone would care to join me, he kind of gestures out to the rest of the group. I'm going to be doing a bit of shopping. I need to get some new armor.
Oh, yes.
I need to be doing some shopping.
Does Corbin mock Caldus? Is this canon?
Yeah. Did you hear how he talked?
Colvin, don't be rude.
Do you have a problem with the way I talk?
Dude. Corvin.
So was that a yes? Are you joining me?
Yeah, I mean, I gotta find some spells to throw up in this old spell book. So.
Oh, I guess I should ask. Was it Edgar that was mimicking Collis's speech, or was it Corbin himself?
Oh, that was Corbin.
Okay.
That's a good point, though. It should have been Edgar. Damn it. I should have just been like, oh, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Coldus reaches into his bag and pulls out 6 different pouches. I had some extra time last night, and I divvied up the coins that we got from the treasure chest.
Ooh! Colette's eyes get big, and she grabs her portion.
So everyone gets 100 copper pieces, 1,166 silver, 316 gold, and then 18 platinum pieces.
Oh! Now, I
Jeez,
do.
my ears.
I do have a request.
There is a money changer in the city as well. I should mention.
Could we see the house first before we go shopping? I need to know what we need to furnish it with, if it has beds, well, you know.
I suppose so.
Wonderful.
Is there a tavern? What was the name of the tavern? I remember seeing a tavern.
The inn is known as the Three Acts. ACTS.
Oh, nice. I could play. I get you.
Or like a standard Hollywood movie.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Awesome.
You guys
That's
are just so clever.
Anyone in for the tavern or the inn?
Which one is it? What's the difference? Why don't you explain us the difference, Lujan?
I don't know the difference. Honestly, I don't believe I know. Do I know
I've
the
always
difference?
thought that a tavern has like a
A
bar.
tavern usually
Oh,
is
wait.
just the bar. And
Yeah, tavern's
Yeah.
just the bar. That's right.
a place you can
The
stay.
tavern is just a bar is an establishment that sells alcohol, but not necessarily food. A tavern is an establishment that sells alcohol and food, and of course, an inn would be, a place where you sleep that
Tavern
might
with
also
a
sell
hotel.
alcohol. Yes, room service in the tap room.
Tap rooms.
Tap room service, exactly.
Oh. I think Colette had the right idea. Let's drop by the house before we partake in any merriment.
Well, I think we have to make sure our house is our house.
Oh,
Also true.
I'm certain it's lovely. The temple wouldn't give us anything run down.
Well, no, I mean that it is still our house. We're 3 months late.
It better be our house still. I will
Well,
have a
that's why
word.
we're going to the housing place.
Oh, fine. Let's just go.
Let's go.
Fair. Let's move.
So I'm assuming you're having this conversation as you walk down the road.
Yes.
Roderick doesn't make a sound other than occasionally spitting to the side as he chews on his plant. It seems to be straw, but perhaps it's something else. It's hard to say. As you walk down the road, he eventually it doesn't take terribly long. I'd say roughly 3 minutes of walking. You come up to a large complex of buildings, about 4 or 5 buildings, all contained in what is labeled on a sign outside, or I should say in Gothic style print, the mayor's manor. Was that what I named it? I want to be consistent. Rendickburg Manor. I apologize. And you walk into the department of the Lord, and he, or I should say, and a short, well, it seems to be half dwarven man sits behind the desk with a tightly trimmed beard, and he goes through a bunch of very orderly, goes through a bunch of different paperwork and correspondences to a variety of different people. It seems that his business has become quite lively in the last several years, because whereas early, well, I don't know if you would notice this. It seems like he has become quite busy in the last few years, however. Roderick drops you off and he says, "Is there anything else I can help you with?"
I don't believe so.
No.
Thank you for
Alright.
your patronage.
All right, I guess I'll be on my way. And he walks out the door. He sits outside. He spits again. And he closes the door behind him.
Mew says thank you and see you later.
In something resembling an anime style, he without turning around, he waves his hand behind his back.
Broderick's really the main character in this campaign.
We don't actually do that in real life. So
Is this our house? Just to clarify that we're in, or is
no,
this...
you're in the office of the Lord.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay.
Excuse me. Hello.
He pulls up the man sitting behind the desk pulls up a pair of spectacles and he examines you closely. Yes, who is it?
Yes. Hello. My name is Colette. I was sent here by the Great Temple of Lucius to claim our house.
You're late.
Yes, I know. Our ship was stolen. But anyway, we're here now.
Very well then. Give me a moment to find your papers. Do you have any way to prove you are who you claim to be?
Oh, yes. One moment, please. Colette would have, papers about, working with the temple, right? When she goes out and heals and works with...
Well, you would not only have that, but you'd also have the deed. That
I would assume you'd have the deed to the house.
Yeah. So, she hears
It's
Korg.
wadded up in the bottom of her bag.
and-
You hear Korg in the back of your head saying, "It's in the bag."
We're gonna have to meet up with Korg again, I swear.
Oh, we've got a plan for one day when it's you guys we're back on the main continent
Yeah.
and there's a boss fight and Korg's just gonna show up and I'm gonna have to level him up and all that.
Oh my god, I will cry.
I'll think of a way to. You may or may not go back to that continent, but I'll
Yeah.
find a way to
Yeah.
get him where you guys are if that does happen.
But Colette dives deep into the bag of holding, and pulls out the papers. Oh, there it is. Here you go.
He snatches it from you, not in a rude way, but in a this is just business sort of way. He pulls up his glasses and he flips down a few lenses that help magnify to search for any fine print that may be contained. Yes. Signed by Lady Elaine of the Temple of Lucius, Meteora, Novendrak, located in Janisport. Very well. It would seem that your documents are in order. However, the place has not been visited in some time. It is still indeed a house, and the location has been secured by the church. However, I cannot attest to whether or not it is in a very livable condition. The last thing that was done to it was a range that was installed some 2 months ago or so.
Oh my god. Was that, what, Autumn's character?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That was purchased by Jacques.
That's right!
Corvin wants to ask this gentleman what his opinion on the profession of bounty hunting is, and whether or not it is one that is a complicated profession.
No.
That's all I can hear with this accent.
Oh, yes.
I'm not sure I understand the question. Of course, bounty hunting is certainly a profession that is within the bounds of the law, but only if they are authorized by the government.
Corvin takes a deep sigh and goes, "Yeah, thanks."
Yes, that order would have been, cool, it's just ignoring. Corbin,
Corvin's like, "I wish I had a zombie baby."
No,
I can be like, I got a zombie baby. Would you like to see it?
no. Yes, that would be our friend Jacques. But yes, we would still like to be towards the house regardless of its state.
Very well. You may have the keys. Just know that we are not responsible for anything that may have taken up residence within the house in the last few months. We have not been on the premises.
Oh, noted. Thank you, Lucius, be with thee.
And he nods to you and returns to his work.
Well, so Colette's like, you know, kind of cheerful, but while walking away with the key in hand, she's like disgruntled, like what could be in our home? What the crap is gonna be in there?
Sure, whatever is in the house can be convinced to leave.
Oh, it's better. We haven't been to this house in forever. We could
Have you ever been to this house?
No, but we could have been made knights. We could have had all these things and we chose a home, and then we couldn't even see it for months, and now they're telling us there may be something in it.
Are we
Oh,
sure it's even intact at this point?
Mew's gonna put her hand on Colette's shoulder and just be like,
It's okay, don't worry. Me and Cuckoo Kachu over here,
points at Kofine.
we'll squish everything.
Don't worry, we got 3 strong boys over here to help with the cleaning and the repairs, right? And then all the skeletons flex.
Mew starts clapping as they flex.
Just remember, I can just give them the command, clean the house, and they'll do it to the best of their abilities until we come back.
Picturing skeletons moving couches and other heavy furniture, and it's great.
Yeah,
And they lift.
Corbin could make a
their
lot of money.
strength is...
I just see some very Disney stuff going on there.
that was more or less my
Skeletons.
plan.
Oh God.
They have 10 strength.
That's strange. So I guess they can lift as much as a regular person.
Yep. No, it's their intellect, wisdom, and charisma are incredibly low.
I think they're very charismatic.
I know. I think we should switch their strength and no, just kidding. Their charisma is only technically 5.
Are
To be fair,
you-
they're not charismatic. I'm a puppet master. You wouldn't say that the puppet's got charisma, unless that puppet's a muppet. But that's different.
Are you telling me Corbin's
No.
skeletons have 1 more strength than Colette does?
Oh my god.
And not only that, but guess what? They have let's look at your stats. They've got the same amount of constitution and 2 more dexterity.
No.
They also have 6 intelligence, 8 wisdom, and 5 charisma.
All right, Teeth, we go to the house.
So, you go to the house. It's technically in the village because anything that's a part of the village's overall population, which your house would be considered part of it, is still counted. But it's about a 10 minutes walk outside of town. The roads are the road is unpaved and unplowed, so you're walking through quite a bit of snow to get there. As when you approach it, it is on the edge of the forest, although not on the edge of the forest that you came out of. It's a little bit down the way from there. The forest, or I should say, the land is completely empty except for a couple of trees that have long since lost their leaves. The house is modest. It looks like it could house us a decent family, but you've got about 2 acres of land to work with. I should mention this. The only prerequisite of this particular plot of land is that you cannot build any buildings which might be used in warfare or be perceived as being in conflict with the crown. So you can't build any castles, forts, outposts, palaces, fortified towers, or I should say, unless otherwise discussed with the owner of, or I should say, with the lord of this town.
Oh my god, you put us in a homeowners association, I swear to God.
Your
Well, I mean-
owner is the lord.
I am not allowed to, in my backyard, build a fortified tower either.
This is bull.
I could build a, like, stone tower if I wanted to get the zoning requirements. But even then, I have to go to my air quotes lord, being the county of DeKalb, and get the zoning permits. So I think this is all incredibly reasonable.
Yeah.
Basically, they don't want you to lead an uprising.
Yeah. I mean, we could probably build like a tower and call it like a deer blind / just tower.
Or like Wizard Tower.
Yeah,
No.
but I mean, we shouldn't. The moment we start intentionally doing like arrow slits and
Yeah.
spikes and those boiling things of oil that we pour down the invasion.
But if we wanted to like garden or have other houses on the property, that's okay. Or a pool.
What if we have a secret, hideout underneath where no one has to know?
What?
I could tell my birds to start
Secret
digging.
tunnel?
I like the idea of a secret base.
I can just get the
I do
skeletons to
too.
start digging one day, and then I'll tell them when to stop. I'll be like, I need you to dig this, oh god, how many acres do we have?
2
2.
acres.
2? Oh, that's not that huge. I mean, that's more than what my house is on.
It's not,
Um,
but you could potentially. I mean, if you pull.
We'll just tell them to do a 100 by 50 foot square and just start digging.
But first, we have to see what this place looks like. So we go onward.
Yes. What is in the house?
What's in the house? Well, it's basically what you would expect. Large, or I should say, barren. There's nothing there except for a few cabinets to store things, a place for you to cook, and per Jacques' request, a cooking range has been installed. I don't remember his specifications exactly. Does anyone have those written down?
I
Autumn,
can.
are you in chat?
Actually, I might have written them down elsewhere. Let me go back to that particular session and any notes that I may have had from there. That was a long time ago.
While you're looking that up, Colette's gonna walk around and admire what it looks like. Jacques really didn't cut any corners, did he? Freaking wealthy, goodness gracious. Because Jacques was nobility, right?
Yes. His father is a duke, actually.
This is a fine cooking range. Lovely craftsmanship.
Jacques did have quite a thing for cooking. More amuse cooking, but cooking regardless.
The kitchen's not stocked at all, is it?
No. There's lots of cobwebs and stuff. There's sconces, but no torches.
Colette's gonna get out a piece of paper and start writing down like a list of things to get that they're missing. So torches.
With Corbin's permission, and not with Kofine's permission, Mew is going to be walking around with the Skelly Boys. That is what I'm calling them. With the Skelly Boys, and kind of pulling Kofine with her while explaining to them what needs to be cleaned, what needs to be organized, what needs to be repaired.
Before that will physically work at all, I have to look to them and go, follow Mew's orders for the next, let's say 5 hours or until I say so. And Mew, you have to give him very like basic orders. So you can't be like build a shed. You could do like chop and collect wood. You can't say I need this like any repairs they would do would be very basic.
Okay, so she would probably focus more on getting
Well, they
them to
can do, like,
clean.
Yeah, they can sweep, they can lift stuff up, and they can like, if the door is broken, they can physically pick the door up and put it back.
Okay.
But they can't make a door.
Okay,
There's nothing
so
broken in the house.
Yeah.
It's just a house.
But they
It's
can
just
clean,
dusty.
they can organize, kind of. They can't organize spices by color or alphabetically.
yeah,
But you can say, get all the spice bottles and put them here.
that's fair. So she's gonna walk around and take notes on repairs, but be like, okay, so I need you to dust this with this kind of cloth. And she's gonna give them the cloth though. She's like, so dust this like this, and be very specific with the cleaning orders.
And you give them a time to do it, otherwise they will do it until you tell them what else to do.
And she'll just say like, you have 15 minutes, and like while they're doing it, that's when she's writing down notes about what needs to be, like if there's anything repairs. But there is a moment in time where she pulls out these 2 portraits from the bag of holding that she's been keeping in there.
No, you're not gonna.
And if there's like a fireplace, she's gonna put them up, and it's of Korg and of Jacques, and
yes.
it even has their signature, their autographs on it.
Yes. Yes.
So I'm sorry, I missed all of this stuff. Who are these people?
So
This is before me.
before y'all joined, we had a party with Jacques, who is played by Autumn, and Korg, who was played by Bevan.
So I play a lot of 5e, but I also play a lot of Pathfinder. And in Pathfinder, people die. And I'm like a Mr. Meeseeks, where I gotta play a different character, man. I can't play the guy forever.
So Korg is still running his tavern, the Barking Satyr, back at the main city.
Correct.
And
Interesting.
Jacques is actually with the second campaign. The Dragon Squad group.
There is no other campaign.
Everyone
Well,
knows.
as far as story-wise, there were 2 groups set off to do the missions.
Yeah.
We are one group, and there is the second group in which Jacques went along with.
Okay.
That's fair. You can
yeah,
say that.
so Jacques and Korg are from that first group. And that's in chapter 1 of the Mark of a God campaign, which all of those episodes are on the archives channel. But while Mew is doing this, Colette, so Mew is taking care of the cleaning, Colette is writing down inventory we need. But Colette is gonna get food inventory from Mew, because Lord knows she doesn't know what to do with it. So she's gonna ask for a grocery list.
So while this is all going on,
Yeah, you're muted.
You cut out?
You muted.
oh, sorry about that. Hey, so Luya's gonna peek around for a room to claim as his own, just kind of meander about the place quietly.
But you mentioned there's not really. There are 2 rooms other than a
So it's not a big
large.
place.
No, it's small. It's basically a cottage.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just given to 4 people, so it's itty bitty.
There's 2 rooms that could be used for bedrooms, and a connected kitchen and living area, which might be called a living room in the modern times.
Are there beds?
No, there's no. So this is unfurnished.
Adding it
except
to
for-
the list. Adding furniture to the list.
Okay. The kitchen is somewhat separated from the living area by a counter for food preparation.
So basically, the kitchen is the only kind of furnished area because of Jacques.
Yes.
So slinking off, I would be just kind of looking for a corner to kind of chill and contemplate and set things down.
Yes.
Okay.
There is in one of the cabinets, there is a scroll that says, or I should say, that says, well, not a scroll, a small pamphlet that reads, that's about the thickness of a pulp fiction novel, and it says, so novel wouldn't be the right word, novella perhaps. And it says, the Creed of Lucius.
Does Colette see this?
Well, if she's looking about, I suppose
Yeah.
she would. Yes, she would.
Colette's gonna skim through it.
She's familiar with this. This is like a religious tract of sorts.
So there's nothing new or like different.
No, this is for people who are curious about the religion of Lucius.
Oh
Think
no.
think Gideon's Bible.
Oh no.
I love this. Keep going, please.
So it's an abridged Lucius Bible. Okay.
The
All it
Lucius Bible.
says here is to kill things.
I think it's more like a pamphlet, yeah, like that somebody maybe knocks on the door with and kind of gives to you.
One
And
of those good news only has the New Testament thing.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Well, something to that effect. Yes.
This house was given to us by a church, right? So that makes sense.
Yes, by the
That
temple of the best god.
Tracts.
Him.
Tracts. You get it?
Gosh dang it, Colton, I swear to God. But yeah, so we're gonna take inventory of things needed. Is there like a place to commission furniture or like a furniture store in town?
Sarah Bob's.
Mattress World.
When
Carpenter.
does... Hold on. Yeah, there's a carpenter shop in the business section, in the merchant section of town.
Okay.
Hold on. I forgot the Steam Summer Sale ended tonight, I think.
Oh,
I kept myself from spending a ton of money.
do you want to grab
um,
Sea of Thieves' teeth?
Maybe.
Ah.
Let me check to see when it ends real quick.
No
down
problem.
Me.
Wow, calm it down, Psyche.
It doesn't
I
look
actually
like it's on
don't
sale
have it
anymore.
Oh, thank God. I'm like, I'll buy it too, and then I'm like, I really shouldn't.
Psyche had that.
$40.
I'm not spending $40 on a game I'm, no offense, only gonna play on stream.
But it's on Xbox Game Pass still.
I don't have an Xbox.
Half of us are playing it for free.
I don't have an Xbox or a Game Pass.
It ends at midnight. Oh God.
we have time. We can play D&D and then afterwards we can.
Yeah. Do you mind if I use the bathroom real quick? I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. We'll just role play shopping or talking about shopping. Don't forget to mute your mic. No one needs to hear that.
Flush. Gadunk. Flush. Okay.
The bathroom is right outside of his office. No, Mitchie, don't put the
no.
poop command. Arvido says I need to hear it. Arv, I swear to God.
Do you guys have one of those high capacity toilets where it goes?
Oh
makes the
God!
big, you know,
Like you're on an
flushy
airliner,
flush.
you know?
It's gonna rip out all the oxygen in the bathroom.
No.
Sucks in low-flying birds.
Mitchie,
It pulls
what's that
the poop
Conan
out of you.
expansion?
Isles of
Shift tough.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
All right, I need to get it too.
Yeah, I'm getting it now.
I thought you had it.
No.
Getting what?
It's a Conan thing. Don't worry.
Oh, no.
Is there a question? Is there like a room that's like that has a fireplace? Would you say?
The living area has a fireplace. Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, are you gonna put it on the mantle?
Mew
Yes,
made.
yes. Everything would need a fireplace. There's no AC or heating in this world, so it would be necessary for a person not to freeze during the winter.
Mew's making plans now to turn it into like a makeshift library.
I love it. I love it so much.
I agree. A library would be an excellent addition.
Mew like points at the corner.
And that can be Colette's corner.
What do you mean, Mew? What do you mean, my corner?
We'll line it up, a whole shelf just for books that you like to read.
Oh, Mew, thank you.
And then a little partition to cover you, so that way you don't have to feel embarrassed.
Colette turns
That is
deep
so much
purple.
nicer. Excuse me.
You're so considerate. Thank you. Mew, I need a list of spices and meats to get, and of course potatoes. I already wrote that down on the parchment, but anything we need for the cooking.
That brings up a question. How long are we going to be staying here?
I think we should at least make it livable. And then I can hire someone to be a caretaker of it while we're gone.
That's a good idea.
Agatha actually butts in. She says, "Well, I'm not going anywhere. I don't suppose. I might as well take care of the place, so you don't have to waste your money.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
It's fairly close to my temple, given the proximity to the woods, so I should be able to get there relatively quickly if the need rises."
That sounds like a great plan.
Mew is gonna turn to Kofi, and she's gonna, like those like really excited like anime kind of eyes that happen, that like make it really hard to say no. She's gonna like take Kofi's hands and just be like,
Okay, Kichinga, you're gonna be my roommate.
Kane's just gonna sigh and just be like, alright.
That's the best.
Hi, Mama Starshine. Yes, we do need potatoes. If you could add that to the grocery list. Thanks, Mom. Yes, please. If you could just... Oh my god. Well,
Doesn't
Mew,
look like Sea of Thieves is on sale. That's unfortunate.
Oh no. Well, Mew, I figured we would have a ladies' room and a men's room. So Kofi
Like a
would be
bathroom?
no, like a bed, like a living quarters. So you and Kofi and I would be roommates regardless.
Oh,
or not, if you two wish to be.
Apparently,
okay, but you get the top bunk.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense. Bunk beds wouldn't be a bad idea. It would utilize the space very well.
The idea of these warriors freaking in bunk beds is murdering me.
What do you mean? I've lived on bunk beds for quite a long time back in the army. It's a very good utilization of space.
You're quite correct, I suppose. All right, I'm comfortable with taking top bunk, I suppose. I'm sorry if my tail dangles over the side occasionally. Just push it out of the way.
Get out of the way.
I'm just picturing Mew like doing that cat thing with Yaren.
No.
Like slapping the tail.
No!
Flap, flap.
Mew, I had the worst nightmare last night. Something was chewing at my tail.
Me would just shifty eye like,
Oh, weird.
And you were there. I had the strangest dream, and you were there, and you were there.
Oh my god.
Never mind.
Race car beds. I can't.
Our bed.
I feel like that's what Corbin would sleep in.
That is what Corbin would sleep
No,
in.
that's what Korg would sleep in. Corbin will sleep on the ground. Thank you. I'll sleep in the basement, dibs.
Oh my god.
Is there a basement?
We're gonna
Yes,
make
there's
one.
not.
that's actually how the secret like hideout
God, we'll
underneath
be
the
a
house
vegan.
like is born because he just wants to be underground.
It's like in
Or
Atlantis.
they want to be underground.
That one character mole who like burrows under the
Yeah.
ground to sleep.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Corbin uses all pro.
Corbin
It's
does.
It's more easy and confusing.
Corbin is an experience. So do we have a list of everything we need? Is there anything else we could add? And she shows, like stuff for a table for the kitchen and like chairs for the living room and some rugs and bunk beds. Have bunk beds been invented in this world? I don't know.
I would assume yes.
Okay.
It's not a very hard invention. It's not like it's something we've only had in the 21st century.
No, they're. I mean, technologically, they're somewhere between Renaissance and colonial era. So,
Look, I can tell you we've at least had them for 30 years because I had one as a kid.
Oh.
So
So
we'll use you as the yardstick.
So Colette's gonna show them the list and get any input, like what we can add to it.
It's been 10 Bevins since that era in real time.
Don't use Bevan as a measurement of time.
well, I'm actually 31, but we were just, It doesn't matter. The point is, bunk beds are real. I've seen them.
I seen it.
Oh my god, they're real?
I don't believe in bunk beds.
You know what? Facts don't care if you believe it.
Oh my god, I can't believe that bunk beds might be real.
Some people are just fact resistant, I mean,
Try not to freak out. Take a deep breath. Grab a paper bag and hyperventilate if you need to.
Oh my god.
Just try not to think about their stunning efficiency and how much more room for activities they provide.
Is there anything else we need for this house?
That is the only time that's been said in the course of this discussion. So.
How are the skeletons doing on cleaning? By the way, are they doing all right?
Smell lemony fresh at this.
It's been about 15 minutes, so they're winding down in terms of the amount of time that they've been instructed to work.
Yeah, so I looked up online. They can do fairly complicated tasks, but I still wouldn't have them. I wouldn't trust them with anything that requires structure or editability.
Hey, skeletons, I need you to resolder this circuit board.
Skeletons, I need you to copy this calligraphy down to the stroke.
Well, that's just moving their hand back and forth.
Oh, but it's
Like a printer?
it's
like a printer. It's dominatrix style.
it's calligraphy of War and Peace. So it'll take them a little bit.
Character from Sky High. Got him.
So This is Colette's list. Chairs, rugs, and tables for the living room. Bunk beds. A table for the kitchen and chairs. Spices, groceries, and cookware. Torches. Whatever is needed for a library. And firewood.
Yeah, but we always can do firewood. Or at least one of them. We can send one of them out to do firewood.
That's a good idea.
I'll instruct Cicero. That's one of them. Yeah. Cicero, I need you to go out and find firewood. Start with only dried felled trees. We don't need to chop anything down yet. Remember to keep your gloves and stuff on so people don't see you and freak out. And if people do see you and freak out, run right back home, okay? We'll keep you safe.
You're not going to instruct them to try and make nice?
No, we'd rather them come home and then I'll explain things. They can't talk.
Tape a piece
Fair
of parchment to them if
I
lost,
will
return to owner.
I'll tape I do write a piece of parchment that says, "Don't worry, I'm nice," and I tape it to their forehead.
I am friendly.
That'll do it, I say, and I, rub my hands together like, all done. The world has been saved again, thanks to Corv.
Okay.
Question to the DM.
Yes.
Can you just give me a couple of details? I may or may not try to make the house in The Sims. Don't worry about it. It's just a
Oh my god,
little
yes!
thing.
Yes!
What do you need from me?
How many rooms, stuff like that.
Well,
Okay.
DM it later so she can build it in
yeah.
The Sims. That would be so
Yeah.
cool.
I'll just do it now.
Yeah.
There's really not much to it. It's pretty straightforward. You can add on to the house, I should say, at a cost TBD. But basically, you got 3 rooms. There is plumbing in Novendrock, but there is not plumbing here. So do with that what you will.
We have an outhouse.
I would assume that is a basic thing that is.
Sure.
That
I'm
is
not
a
sure.
basic amenity.
I'm not sure if you'd want to use it in this weather, but yes, there's probably
what
an
are we-
outhouse.
What are we going to do?
There are certainly chamber pods.
Oh.
And use the bag of holding.
In the building or out?
Don't poop in our bag of
both.
holding. We've got stuff in
There is an outhouse, and in case of emergencies, there are chamber pots in. Well, you can get chamber pots. There's nothing installed because, as I mentioned, there's no furnishings.
Adding chamber pots to list.
Okay, 3 rooms, 2, specifically 2 identical bedrooms. Oh God, let me edit that. And 1 hybrid living / kitchen.
Is there only one entrance?
There's a back door as well, leading into what would be the fields if the fields weren't covered in ice and snow.
So our 2 acres.
Mm-hmm. And immediately behind that, the forest. It's like a sheer wall. You can tell that's where your property probably cuts off.
Now, is the house is 1 floor, correct? So it's a ranch. Yeah. Okay.
Ranch style, because I mean, a church bought this house. Can't be too bad.
For
Yeah.
now, we could add another floor eventually.
You can do whatever you want to do with it, as long as you don't build a tower in opposition to the existing government.
I wasn't
Well, we
planning
won't
on
build a
it.
tower. We'll build an underground fort. of which no one is aware.
Build our
Devilish
own
guy.
empire underground. The land of the moles.
But before we lose too much light, let's head on down to the shopping district, collect some of these items and anything else. He Coldest gestures to multiple wounds on his body. I know I myself need some new armor.
Oh, how is everyone's health? Are we all good?
We're gonna be fine.
Okay.
You had a long rest, so yes.
Just making
Yeah,
sure.
everyone's okay.
Did my cleric duties.
You didn't do your cleric duties, but you had a long rest.
Okay.
I want to investigate this level 4 roll. I think.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
And then get that written into my spell book.
Okay. Give me a second.
Now, I have a question. What colors are the house? Are they like stone? Is it wood? What are we working with?
It's just a cottage, so it's like got a thatch roof.
Oh, it sounds so cute. A little cottage.
It's in decent shape because I mean, the land, or I should say, nobody has thought to like ransack it, and since nobody has ever lived here, so.
It was constructed and forgotten about.
Constructed for the clergy, but the clergy lives on the property. It's basically an they expect the temple to become more well staffed in the next few months or years because the town's population has exploded. Okay, but they don't know exactly what's going to happen. So they just kind of bought some land and a few houses, and nothing's happened to them yet. So let me see. I'm gonna make it a wizard spell. What spells do you already have?
What do I already have?
Yes.
I already have, for level 4, nothing.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be a new spell. I wouldn't be able to use it.
You wouldn't be able to use it, but you wouldn't have to learn it, I guess. You wouldn't have to spend money, I guess I should say.
Oh, I guess. It says you can add it to your spell book if it is of a spell level you can prepare. So I guess I can't do it until next level.
Not yet. So hold on to that. But let me tell you what it is,
Yes.
I guess.
Make sure it's a spell a wizard can learn, which is most of them, but if it's like cure wounds, I can't do.
Wizards say, F your wounds, I hope you die. I heard all wizards say that.
It's true.
Let me see. 4th level. It is. I'm trying to think of something that's like themed for you, so it would like fit well.
Let's see.
It is.
Excuse me.
Let me see what this is, because it's 4th level. It might be appropriately themed. We'll see.
4th level, Blight or Shadow of Moil. What's Shadow of Moil?
That sounds gross.
Necromantic, and for Blight, necromantic energy washes over creature your choice, takes 8d, then must make a Constitution saving throw, makes 8d8 damage on a failed save or half on a successful save.
Let's go with Blight then. That sounds appropriate.
Cool, I'll take that for next level.
Yes.
I have to copy it. Which
Oh my god!
gold.
I can't believe I found Blight.
Yeah, right.
So is it like an extra spell for you, or what?
What it
I
is
guess-
is. So this is the big thing about wizards, which is why I'm always asking, oh, is there a spell? Like, is there a spell scroll or a spell book? Because we don't learn as many spells. We don't learn a ton of spells per level, but I can copy spells into my spell book.
Oh.
So I
okay.
still have to prepare them every day, and it costs. And I'm not sure if you'd want to change how much gold it costs, because gold is not as common in your setting, because it's 50 gold per spell level. So, normally in a gold heavy thing, a level 4 spell, 200 gold isn't huge, but in this it's kind of a lot. But I'll leave that up to you when it comes to it.
I guess
And I
we'll,
have to spend-
we'll cross the bridge when we get there.
And I have to spend 2 hours, actually, 2 hours per level as well. So if it's a
It's kind
level
of-
4 spell, I have to spend 8 hours literally copying it into my book, translating it, and practicing.
Yeah, it's kind of. I'm trying to get a good feel for gold, something that is
Luckily,
not.
We also have a ton of platinum each, so it's not like we don't have any money.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
Okay.
yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, as Arvid is.
Oh yes, burn the bridge. Okay, so I guess you go into town and do your thing. So what all stores do you hit up?
So, if I'm remembering correctly, there's pretty much a store for everything here. Like, even though it's a small town, it's got a lot of stuff.
Yes, worth mentioning that it's worth mentioning that most of these buildings, in fact, all of the buildings in the merchant district look new. They don't look old. They are all fairly recently constructed, at least at latest in the last 30 years, probably a lot more recent than that. This town is experiencing something, well, it was experiencing something of an economic boom.
Oh.
So yes, there's a lot of stuff here.
I posted my list in our group DM. That's all the stuff Colette's gonna be searching for. She'll do her own personal shopping the next day for healing potions and all that stuff, but this is what she's focusing on.
So yes, there is a carpenter store who can make all of that stuff. They also, at the carpenter store, you can get some stuff shipped in if you want to. They have a catalog for stuff that they either can have that is prepared in advance, or stuff that they don't make. So they have a catalog from an outsourcer. The carpenter store is named Edric and Co.
Edric and Co.
There's also a general store as well. And a store that sells things for the road.
Colette is going to hit up all of them.
Okay, where do you go first?
She's gonna head to the carpenters so she can go ahead and get furniture stuff worked on.
Okay. You enter into the carpenter's shop. The area smells like freshly worked wood, and you can hear some hammers behind the counter, and a man applying a nice polish to a chair can be seen in the or I should say in the background behind the counter. The man turns to see you
his face, or I should say, whereas before he had a relatively a look of concentration on his face. Seeing customers, he puts on his customer service face and he greets you and says, "Well, well, well. What do we have here? How may I help you all?"
Yes, hello. We've recently acquired a house here, and we are hoping to finish it.
Ah, yes, the new residence. I hear that that old house has finally had some people move into it. What can I help you with specifically?
Oh, well, it's quite a lot. Well, here you go. And Colette's gonna show him the long list of items she needs on the parchment. Basically, this house isn't furnished at all, and, well, we were wondering if you could help.
Yes, there is some things that I can make here, but there are a few things that I must receive from my supplier. Either things that are too complicated for a simple shop such as this, or things that are already prepared. And given the long list that you provided me, it might take a while to make these by hand. So, I can make for you the table and the base for the beds, but I will probably need to have the beds that are stackable. I will need to have those shipped over here from my supplier. So for now, all I can provide for you is the bottom layer bed, the table and some chairs, and also a couple of chamber pots I see. I can provide those with, but I have some of those lying around, in fact.
Oh, that is wonderful. Thank you so much.
Remind me, how much gold do you have?
Oh, God. After everything, how much gold does Colette have? I haven't added what we just got, but I think she had quite a bit.
So it's 316 added to what you have. That's what Gray put in the chat.
I think that puts me at 700?
Okay, I'm gonna say
700 something? I'm not counting the copper or silver or anything, or the plat. Just the
so.
gold.
DM, enlighten me. What exactly? How much is a gold worth to an individual person, a normal person? How much is a single gold piece worth?
A fair amount. Well, I mean, in your world, it's probably more than this.
Well,
Yeah.
well, like how many days labor would a gold provide? Or would if I were to pay you a gold, how many days of a normal job would that pay for?
Well, I always looked at like gold, like in a regular commoner ecosystem. Typically, things are gonna cost copper, like bread, a meal, stuff like that is gonna cost copper. Silver is gonna be. You're gonna look at silvers, kind of like $10 bills, and then gold is gonna be like slinging around hundreds.
So I'm thinking probably 100. So I'm thinking about for the beds, I'm gonna say each of those is probably gonna cost probably 10 gold pieces. Thinking about them being about $1,000. So each of the beds is gonna be 10 gold pieces. The table, probably about half that, 5 gold pieces a piece. And the chamber pots, it's just some wood they have lying around. It's like 5 silver for each of them.
So what's the total looking?
Okay, so you're getting a bed for each of you.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of you. We're gonna get 3 actual beds, and then the bunk beds will be shipped off. 3 actual beds will cost 30 gold.
Okay.
The tables will cost. How many tables do you need?
So a kitchen table I'm thinking would be longer and a bit grander, but then like a little low living room table.
Okay. So how many? I guess I should say.
Colette's gonna turn to the party and shrug. She didn't think she'd get this far. How many tables do we think we need?
Oh, at least 2.
Yeah, let's go with one dining room table that can sit 8 people, let's say, and then a smaller, like a shorter table that you can use for beverages when sitting in a couch or a chair.
Yes.
So-
Yu is gonna. She's like writing it all down.
Oh, thank
She-
God.
There's like,
Oh.
and then there's actually 4 tables she writes down. So 1 big dining table to fit 8 people. The second one is a like a smaller table that can fit about 2 people. The third is a coffee table that's meant to be in the living room. And the fourth is an outdoor table. Meant to fit.
All told,
Oh.
Yeah.
the 3 other tables are 15 gold total, 7 and 5 for the long table, so 7 gold and 5 silver.
Okay.
So I'll do a running count. So 30 GP, plus 22 GP, 5 SP. The chairs, how many chairs are you needing? We're gonna say they're all about the same price.
8 for the dining table. And then, do they have sofas in this world? Is that a weird
Yes,
thing?
damn it, no. It's not.
Gosh dang it, I don't know.
This isn't like crazy backwards caveman. If you can think of it, seeing it in a Victorian painting.
Okay.
Or something equivalent to that,
Then-
yes. So they
then-
have some form of a sofa. It's not gonna be the same thing you sit on.
You
Yeah.
can get like a chase lounge or.
So yes,
So,
the sofa would have to be
They-
upholstered, but they can construct the base of it and have the rest taken care of by an outsourcing company. The cost for the sofa will be 30 gold. Will be 25 gold.
oh,
for
well,
the
she's gonna
construction,
get 2 sofas.
50 gold
Okay.
for the construction. Plus, I'm gonna say to upholster them and get them all nice. Probably another, probably a combined 30 gold for both of them. You got 8 chairs plus how many others?
How many other tables were we getting? At least
3.
enough chairs for those.
But how many chairs are going to be at those tables?
Let's do 2.
2 at each. Okay. So 6 chairs plus 8 chairs, 14 chairs. They're all going to be about the same price. A good chair in the real world costs, I don't know, about let's say $100 for a well-constructed chair. So that's 10 gold times 14, so 140 gold. This is the most expensive portion. You got a lot of chairs. Chamber pots are just like 5 silver for the whole thing. They're like 1 silver each. Maybe a little bit less.
And you've also got, you want bookshelves, right?
Yes, but that's
Okay.
Mew's idea. So I don't know what else she wants for the library.
Okay, well, is she here?
Yes.
Okay, what does she want for the library?
She wants to fill the walls with bookshelves, except for one wall, which is the wall that has the fireplace. So maybe
So
2, 4, 6 bookshelves. Big
6 bookshelves. Okay, well, gonna be a lot of bookshelves. So a good bookshelf, a good one, is gonna cost some money. So I'm saying it's at least 10 gold, probably 50. We'll say 12. 12 gold times 6. So 12 times 5 is 60, 72. 72 GP.
I just feel like D&D is a way to trick me into math. I really freaking.
That's why you want to get children into D&D early, so they get used to doing math.
No.
And
But yeah.
in terms of the bunking, so everything else you can pretty much make here, but to make the bunk beds, because it's like a pretty high risk sort of thing, the beds that will be stacked on top of the other beds, we're gonna say,
I'm trying to add up everything in my head.
Oh, do you want me to math? I can math.
That would be nice.
so we're talking like for the bunk beds, the 3 that are going to be stacked, so that each of those beds cost 10 gold apiece.
Right now we're at 343.
I realize now that the beds cost more than the beds cost less than the chairs. Let me amend that. So in total for those chairs, we're saying 14 gold. 1 gold a piece because each of them is about $100, right? The couch that's $5,000. I think that's a bit much more than I intended. So we're saying 25. So each of them was like I'm saying a good couch is going to cost about 25. A good couch, say it's $3,000 for a couch if it's a really nice couch. 30. So each of them is going to cost a total of 30 gold. Man, this is complicated math.
Here, you know what? Let's just give a blanket number. 500 gold pieces for whatever we can feasibly think of. Unless it's something outlandish. We're already at just under 350 with that initial.
What did you say? What did you say the number was? 343? Sure.
So like a blanket 500 gold and whatever other odds and ends that Mew decides to add in when she's making the sim house should roughly be covered.
Sure.
I'm just gonna say Mew will hand over a piece of paper that has like a couple of extra stuff, just in case I find some stuff on The Sims. It'll be fine.
Yeah, that's why I'm adding in a buffer of like
Yeah.
150 gold. You good?
Okay.
So yeah, we'll just rip 500 gold out of Colette's bank account.
There you
What? Wait.
go.
Okay, so 500 gold. We'll just say that. It's probably going to be a lot less than that. I'll make an amendment to it after the fact. But if you're just paying 500 gold, I'll cover everything, and he'll refund you whatever he doesn't end up spending. He's an honest man. You can trust him.
I guess.
And also, we are all very heavily armed. So if he wrongs us,
Oh.
I suppose. I guess we're gonna have to call it here.
We can type stuff over the week, what we would like, and then in the next episode cover over the interactions and stuff. That way it'll give you time to figure out prices for everything.
And I'll have screenshots I'll send to you.
Yes.
of the Sims.
yeah, please send them
I
to
can't
the
wait.
group chat because I look forward to seeing
I want to
that.
see it so bad. But yes,
I
thank
can't
you.
play The Sims, but I love seeing people play The Sims. It's great.
Thank you all so much for being here another week while we got to actually, not find anything and just go shopping and have a house and nothing bad happens.
For now.
Aw.
You need a relaxation episode where we just kind of put around town.
Oh, darn right. And once we get the prices and we get a list for everyone, we can role play that out and have a nice, fun, little happy time next week.
I give you my shopping list.
We need some armor.
Yes.
Armor.
Oh, God.
Maybe
Get
maybe
some
there's a
armor.
magic shop or something. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, God, please.
If you want to add a magic shop, I will.
Yes.
I'm looking for some stuff.
All right,
Well, I'm just
y'all.
looking for scrolls to add.
Take
I
care. We'll
collect
see you
stuff
next
like
week.
Pokemon.
Stuff and things.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oh my goodness gracious. I don't know if Teeth Whitener knows what he's done. I don't know if he knows what he's awoken in us and the fact that we finally get to go shopping for a lot of goodies. Oh. But yes, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Mark of a God. We'll see you next time. And as always, may Lucius guide thee. Farewell.